Seniors, snoring could be destroying memory. Quick fix. When you're over 60, a good night's sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It plays a powerful role in protecting your brain and memory. Many seniors think snoring is harmless or simply a part of aging, but it can quietly disrupt deep sleep, starve the brain of oxygen, and slowly weaken memory and focus over time. At thevitatrack.com, we share practical, senior-friendly guides to help you protect your brain and body naturally. In this video, we're counting down 7 key steps that help reduce snoring, protect brain function, and support sharp memory. Pay special attention to number 3. It's the most overlooked step. And number 1 can be a true game changer for your memory. 7. Open nasal passages before bed. Many seniors snore because their airways tighten during sleep. When nasal passages are congested, air struggles to move smoothly and the throat vibrates with each breath. This nightly disruption limits the time spent in deep, restorative sleep, which the brain needs to store and protect memory. A simple first step is opening up those nasal passages before bed. A warm shower can relax airways and ease breathing. Gentle saline rinses or a cool mist humidifier can prevent nighttime dryness that worsens snoring. It also helps to gently elevate the head with a supportive pillow to keep air flowing freely. Imagine your airway as a quiet hallway. When the path is clear, air moves silently. When blocked, everything rattles. Seniors with allergies should talk with their doctor about safe nasal sprays. This nightly habit won't solve every case of snoring, but for many, it brings immediate relief. Better airflow means more oxygen reaches the brain through the night, protecting memory and focus over time. If congestion remains, it's wise to get checked for chronic sinus issues that may need extra care. Consistency is key here. Over several nights, seniors often notice fewer awakenings, less grogginess, and a clearer head in the morning. That sharper feeling after waking is the brain thanking you for a better night's sleep. 6. Adjust sleep position gently. The position you sleep in can make the difference between silent breathing and loud snoring. Many seniors who sleep flat on their back find that gravity pulls the tongue and soft tissues backward, narrowing the airway and creating more noise. A simple shift, sleeping on the side, can often calm that vibration. One practical trick is to place a firm pillow behind the back or use a body pillow along the side. This provides gentle support, making it easier to stay in a side position all night. For some, elevating the upper body slightly also eases airway pressure. This isn't about forcing your body into a stiff pose. It's about giving your airway space to breathe. A true story helps here. George, age 68, used to snore so loudly that his wife often left the bedroom. After gently training himself to sleep on his side, he noticed his mornings felt brighter. His wife said the snoring nearly vanished, and George found his memory sharper after several weeks. This kind of change isn't magic, it's physiology. Less snoring means more oxygen and uninterrupted deep sleep, which directly supports brain clarity. If side sleeping feels awkward at first, remember that comfort improves with practice. Even partial nights in a better position can lead to real improvements. 5. Keep a healthy evening routine. What you do in the hours before bed has a powerful effect on snoring. Heavy dinners, late-night alcohol, or sugary snacks can all relax the throat muscles or cause mild inflammation, making it harder to breathe quietly. Many seniors notice more snoring on nights they eat or drink too close to bedtime. Creating a calming evening routine can change this pattern. Eat your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before sleep. Choose lighter, senior-friendly options that won't weigh down digestion. Skip late-night wine or liquor, which might seem relaxing, but actually increases airway collapse during sleep. A gentle cup of herbal tea, a few minutes of quiet reading, or breathing slowly by an open window can set the stage for deeper rest. Over time, this helps the airway stay more stable during sleep. Seniors often underestimate how much these small steps matter. A quiet, steady nighttime rhythm can reduce sleep disruptions and improve memory function. The brain depends on those uninterrupted hours to process the day's information. When snoring keeps the brain in shallow sleep, that processing weakens. A consistent routine builds a more predictable, peaceful night, and that's one of the simplest steps you can control. 4. Watch for dry mouth and throat. Dry mouth. Snoring often worsens when the mouth falls open during sleep. This lets dry air rush in, irritating the tissues and causing louder vibrations. Seniors who breathe through the mouth at night may wake up with a sore throat or morning headaches. That dryness also reduces oxygen exchange, straining the brain over time. One practical way to ease this is using a bedside humidifier, especially during colder months or in air-conditioned rooms. It keeps air moist and less irritating. Gently taping the mouth with medical-safe strips or wearing a soft chin strap can also help train the body to breathe through the nose. But this should only be tried after checking with a doctor, especially if there are any breathing concerns. Many seniors find that correcting dry mouth not only lowers snoring volume, but improves how refreshed they feel in the morning. Breathing through the nose filters air better and maintains stable oxygen levels through the night. That stability protects brain cells from repeated mini-stress events that chip away at memory. Seniors who've ignored this often notice a surprising difference once they address it. Fewer nighttime awakenings, less morning brain fog, and clearer recall. Joining our YouTube membership gives you easy weekly printables, gentle routines, and a supportive community designed especially for seniors. You'll get practical guides that make these health changes easier to follow every week. 3. Address weight around the neck. Even modest extra weight around the neck can press on the airway, increasing snoring and lowering oxygen levels at night. Seniors don't need to aim for extreme changes to make a difference. Even small reductions can ease that pressure. A slow, gentle approach works best. Light walks, senior-friendly stretches, or water-based activities a few times a week. A personal story shows the impact. Linda, 72, had struggled with snoring for years. She started with 10-minute evening walks and a lighter dinner routine. Over 3 months, her snoring became softer and less frequent. But the real surprise came with her memory. She noticed she could recall names and appointments more easily. Her doctor explained that deeper, uninterrupted sleep was fueling her brain again. Weight-related snoring often creeps up slowly, so the change may not be obvious right away. Gentle activity, balanced nutrition, and regular sleep schedules together can make a big difference. Reducing pressure on the airway helps oxygen flow smoothly to the brain all night. That oxygen keeps brain cells nourished, protecting memory over time. Seniors don't have to tackle everything at once. Step-by-step adjustments often bring steady, lasting relief. 2. Rule out sleep apnea. Snoring may seem like a noisy nuisance, but sometimes it's a sign of something more serious. Sleep apnea happens when breathing stops briefly during sleep, sometimes dozens of times each hour. This can sharply lower oxygen levels and disrupt the brain's ability to restore memory at night. Warning signs include loud, regular snoring, waking up gasping, or feeling exhausted even after a full night's sleep. Seniors with untreated sleep apnea face a higher risk of memory loss, confusion, and heart problems over time. That's why it's important to talk with a doctor if these red flags appear. Simple tests can confirm the diagnosis, and effective treatments are available. Devices like CPAP, oral appliances, or gentle breathing aids can keep the airway open. Many seniors who start treatment notice clearer thinking within weeks. When the brain gets uninterrupted oxygen again, memory processing improves. Ignoring apnea often allows silent damage to build over time. Catching it early gives the brain a better chance to stay sharp. Snoring isn't always sleep apnea, but ruling it out gives seniors peace of mind and the right support if needed. 1. Support brain oxygen with consistent sleep. The single most powerful way to protect your memory from snoring's effects is to keep your oxygen and sleep quality stable every night. Consistency lets the brain fully recharge. Seniors often underestimate how powerful regular sleep is for memory. When the body cycles through deep sleep, the brain clears away toxins and locks in memories. Snoring disrupts this rhythm, causing tiny oxygen dips that chip away at mental clarity. One story makes this real. Mr. Carter, 74, often forgot where he left his glasses or struggled with conversation details. He didn't think snoring mattered until his doctor explained how oxygen dips affect brain cells. After using a gentle nasal dilator and setting a regular bedtime, his sleep improved within weeks. His family noticed his memory getting sharper again. Oxygen is like fuel for the brain. When it flows steadily all night, neurons function better and recall strengthens. Seniors can't control every factor, but they can create a quiet, steady sleep routine that protects their mind for years to come. This is why consistent oxygen-rich sleep is the #1 step on this list. Memory and brain clarity aren't luxuries. They're vital to staying independent and engaged as you age. At thevitatrack.com, you'll find clear, practical steps that make sleep improvements easier to follow. Joining our membership also gives you weekly guides, routines, and a warm senior community to help you take these steps with confidence. When you sleep better, your brain stays sharper, your energy steadier, and your days feel clearer. Take one small step tonight, and your brain will thank you in the morning.